Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you Swimming to Freedom by Robbie Michaels, published by Harmony Ink Press. This is a YA coming of age, discovering yourself, really I guess knowing who you are, but finally accepting that and letting it out into the world. Brandon is a high school senior. He's a swimmer. Being in the water is his heaven. That is where he can let loose, let everything out and be. Until his workaholic father notices how well he swims and decides to sell his business and focus solely on Brandon. Now what used to be like his favorite thing in the world has become his least favorite thing. His father is constantly there, constantly on him. He's never doing good enough, never performing well enough, always the slacker. He really doesn't have many friends because who wants to be friends with that dude? Well, it's during one of the school breaks and one of his father's excursions out of town where a classmate has to take him to and from practice. And this is like one of his only friends, and his name is Joel. Joel is quite astute. He pays closer attention to things than anybody would expect from somebody that seems to be more of an aloof kind of a character. And Joel easily figures out Brandon's big issue, besides his father, is that he's gay. And his father is a very big homophobe. I mean, the slurs that just come out of this man's mouth. At a swim meets, Brandon kind of catches the eye of a gentleman by the name of Tyler. He is a swimmer from another team. And they sparks kind of fly a little bit during the meets. And somehow Brandon gets his father's permission to go out with Tyler after the meet. And from here, things kind of progress. But as I said earlier, Brandon's dad doesn't really want him to have any friends. It's a distraction. How is he going to get to the Olympics with these distractions? So Joel has to constantly come in and kind of play this superhero for Brandon and Tyler. Well, eventually Brandon has had enough of his father being just this nasty, horrible person. It's not worth it to him anymore. And he tells his father, Tyler's not just my friend, he's my boyfriend, and we're in love. And this gets Brandon kicked out of the house, and he's homeless. And after another turn of events, he ends up living under a bridge. This infuriated me to no end, because eventually he's rescued. Everybody knew you were under this bridge. This is a small town. People gossip. All right, effers. If everybody fucking knew that this kid was under the bridge, and this is a small town and people gossip, why didn't somebody come and rescue this child? Hey, I have a spare bedroom. Hey, I have a couch you can sleep on. Hey, I have something. But no, because it's a family issue, nobody got involved, so you were just going to let this teenager live under a bridge? That is a huge issue for me. Now, I get it. If it was like a city and nobody knew, I mean, I'm not going to go downtown Kansas City and start picking people from under bridges and bringing them home. That is a huge security factor. But this is a small town. Everybody knows everybody else. Everybody knew his father had kicked him out. Everybody knew who Brandon was, where Brandon worked, that he was living under this bridge. And nobody fucking did a thing. And I finished this book like a month ago, and I'm still livid about that. What is really going to take the star rating down for the story is the characters themselves. Our two main characters to me seem underdeveloped, and they never are fully developed. Like they don't grow. I don't think they ever reach a full potential. Especially Tyler. Like, we meet Tyler and he stays that same person throughout the story. Brandon grows like a minuscule amount. At first, he just kind of shies away. No, this is who my father is. I'm not even going to chance anything with him. I just want to graduate and get the hell out of here. To Dad, I'm gay. This is my boyfriend. We're in love. But really, that's it. He really doesn't stand up for himself much other than that. There's no true just growth and development to these two. I think Joel, the side character, does more growing and developing in this story than Brandon and Tyler, and that was disheartening because when I read the blurb, it was so fantastic, and there's so much to the story that is so wonderful for a teen to come in here and to read this and see, I can relate to this and this and this, but to not see the heroes of the story grow and develop and become something better. I felt like no adult was adulting, and the characters were underdeveloped and they never developed. And that to me is a big issue with this story. However, if you're wanting to read a story just for a story, you don't care about anything else, it's hodgepodge, you just want to be told a story, I really liked it for that purpose. It was interesting watching the flow of events. I am giving Swimming to Freedom by Robbie Michaels, published by Harmony Ink Press, 3 stars. What I am going to do for you is I am going to leave the Harmony Ink and the Amazon links down below so you can click it and be on your way. If you are wanting to try this out, I highly suggest that you take some time and give it a chance. You might see something that I didn't, and you might think that the characters are developed just fine. As I say, never take my word completely as the final thing. We all have different palettes. And if you enjoyed this review, I'm gonna ask that you give me a like, leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm currently recovering from surgery, and so I have no idea when new content will be coming out. And that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty. Go, click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you can request via website. Swimming to Freedom by Robbie Michaels, published by Harmony Ink Press, 3 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you The Sound of Silence by Mia Kierick and Rain O'Tierney, published by Harmony Ink Press. So this is a YA, and when I read the blurb, I thought it was going to be a really good book. This book blew my mind. It took any and all expectations I had and just totally blew it out of the water. If all you need from me is a rating,